got the Texans Fan Better Podcast.
Young Bridge, Fifth Ward Crenshaw.
You know the best out there.
Keno, Vote Diggity 713.
To all my Texans Nation. If you feeling good, I want you to throw them H's up high. Yeah, like that. I see you. Let's swarm. Yeah, Houston, Texas, born and raised. Yeah, that's where I'm from. The best city in the state. Yeah, we stay turned up. There's excitement in the air for the Houston Texans. We swarming all year, causing havoc, we wrecking. Coming off that edge, we got 5-5-1. Thing on the outside, locking down your number one. All about the swarm mentality and the H. Standing on business is the way we operate. I rep that 7 like CJ, that 1 like Diggs, that 3 like Dale. H-time we doing it big, you know that 12 out here. And don't you never forget, better pick your poison, cause we got Joe in the midst. We rock that battle red, still blue, Liberty white, H-time blue, drip galore, man, we so fresh, fire like the field. Shout out to the whole squad, chasing greatness. Eyes on the prize, one goal, it's time to take it.
Let's get it.
Throw them H's up, throw them H's up, now you throw them H's up, throw them H's up, we throw them H's up, throw them H's up, let's show love for them Texans, cause them Bulls about to perform. Throw them H's up, throw them H's up, now you throw them H's up, throw them H's up, we throw them H's up, throw them H's up, let's show love for them Texans, cause them Bulls.
Welcome back to the Texas Fan Battle Podcast. I'm your host tonight, Matthew Bridge. And always, I got my man that needs to be heard, Mr. Keno, the messenger. Guys, we just watched the Texans battle out for the Rams and come up short, 15-9 against the Houston Texans. So we're going to dive into it. So why not start? Kenneth, real quick, what is your thoughts on this game as a whole?
For those that listen to Beating the Busher, he got a little song. He said, "I told you so." And that's all I can really say. Like I told everybody, I know the prediction was 17-13, but it was close, 14-9. Not only that, I knew the offense was going to be how it was today. I wasn't shocked at that. I will start with this. What made me mad is when I saw that Cam Robinson was going to be the left tackle and Ariante was going Urshery was going to be on the right side. I didn't understand that. I didn't. Why? It's the same stuff and it's the same thing that we did with Titus. I do not understand it for the love of God. You paid this man $12 million. You move him around. You know what I'm saying? You don't move the rookie that's been practicing at the left tackle position all camp. Well, of course, he started at the right, and then Cam got hurt. But since Cam been hurt, he's been at the left tackle. So why would you move him to the right on game day? On game day, like that doesn't make sense. It just and don't get me wrong, he had a pretty decent game. He did give up 1 sack, I believe, but other than that, he had a pretty solid game. And then when Cam went out and he went to the left, locking stuff down on the left. Of course, Fisher getting driven back, pulling face masks, and there's a flag. Like, it just – I wasn't shocked about that. But overall, man, I'm not surprised. Same old stuff with D'Amico. Like, I told y'all when we talked Wednesday, I was like, man, this is just a game that I just want to see. What we going to get? Like, coaching, you know what I'm saying? Of course, some of the players, like, it's just a game for me to sit back and see what we're going to get. I knew it was going to be a low-scoring game. That's why I told y'all. A lot of y'all had the 24, 27, the 30, the this and that, and all that. And I was just like, nah, man, it's going to be a low-scoring game. Like, Stafford is back is messed up. And people like, dang, like, how did we lose this game, and how did Stafford did get by getting 200-something yards passing and Puka getting 130? That happened because of D'Amico Ryans. Reason being, you have your corners being back 10 yards. When the quarterback is a veteran and he's hurt, that you giving him the game. You don't put your cornerbacks back because when you have them pressed up, like at least pressed up most of the time, but they can even be up 5 yards, not 10 yards back. That's quick offense. That's what Stafford needed all game. And yes, they only scored 14 points, but guess what? They knew, hey, we gonna do enough to get by, and they did enough to get by. 14 points, did enough to get by. Offense, we just scored 9 points. And that's all I'm gonna say right now, man. I don't want to be too excited. Of course, I'm not too mad. I'm just tired of seeing the same stuff. I didn't want to see our cornerbacks being back 10 yards. That's what I was hoping that wasn't gonna be the case. Matthew Stafford back is hurt. You have your corners pressed, your D line gonna get the pressure like they did. They got a couple of sacks today. But yeah.
Well, okay, so let's deep dive in a little bit, right? What you said. So you're right. Like game day, this whole camp, you had the narrative of Juice Scruggs is showing improvement. He's having good preseason. We have trust in Juice, and then yet Ingram's out, and you move your rookie tackle to the right side and bring in Cam Robinson, who's been hurt all preseason, hasn't got much reps, and then throw him out to the wolves. So why do you not put trust in Drew Scruggs and then keep the line the same? Okay, if Drew Scruggs fails to do what he's supposed to, then that's what you're supposed to do as a head coach and do what? Adjust. That's the biggest. And look, I'm everybody's getting mad at me for saying that this game's on D'Amico because it is. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Third year coach, he still has some learning to do. But I'm not saying it's a good thing. Okay. This is the reason why we need to. Everybody wants to blame the offensive line and the offense. Look, we wanted time to play. The offense did what it's supposed to. Stay on the field, give the offense a break, or the defense a break. 3 sacks against a hell of defensive line. Hell of a defensive line. 2 of them, you can blame CJ Stroud for holding the ball too long. That interception, that was on Higgins. That was not on CJ Stroud. Plus, it wasn't an interception. The ball hit the ground. This whole movement bullcrap, I don't get it. Don't understand. Second, why are you giving the ball to Dare when it is a crucial play and you got to get to the end zone? So it's the adjustment. So now this is where we need D'Amico to say, you're right. So here's my take from it. The defense, first quarter, defense looked like the defense. Even to the second quarter, the defense, because they scored the second half. But say what you will, Stafford's a Hall of Fame quarterback. You got 2 elite receivers in Puka Nacua and Adam. And you got hell running back in Williams. So they did what they're supposed to. And everyone wants to talk about the offense. Oh, it sucked. What was it? A minute and 38 seconds? We went down there and scored a field goal. So, okay. Going in a half, 9-7. See, this is what we were talking about last Wednesday when we said D'Amico needs to quit playing other players' game and play D'Amico's game, right? Like we got to stop trying to play. He played Sean McVay. Sean McVay went into halftime and said D'Amico's playing a lot of zone. His cornerbacks are playing 7-8 yards off the line, and they're all pro cornerback is not following a number 1 receiver playing zone. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna run quick routes. We're gonna get the ball out, and look what happened. They killed us the third quarter. They killed us coming out. The third quarter is what kills us. And go back last year. Same damn thing. We played this bend, don't break zone defense. We bend, we break, and they take the lead. And then we try to play comeback. Why? Why are we playing comeback? Play strong defense, get your pass rush, put Stingley and Laster on your number 1, number 2 receiver, and shut it down. Send the pass rush. You're right. The pass rush, they got 3 sacks. 2 of us was in the fourth quarter. Again, playing the comeback. Why we start doing that? Because you know what they did on third quarter? You know?
Mm-hmm.
0 sacks, 0 hurry, 0 pressure. So that tells you what does that tell you? We're playing into Sean McVay's hand. Like
Their game. Exactly. Giving them the game. Like I said, man, it's that I don't understand that 10 yards off. I will never get it. I will never understand it. When the cornerback is off 10 yards, them veteran quarterbacks is licking their chops. Oh yeah, that's what I need right there.
well,
That's what I need right there. And another thing, let's talk about Adore because man, I got chewed up. Dudes was about to kick me out of group chats when I said Adore need to be cut. We kept him because he's a veteran. Y'all, what type of veteran dives forward with one hand on the ball? For what? For what? Just go down. Like, what are you doing? What are you diving for? Just all you had to do was just go down. This is what you're supposed to do and go down to the ground. Why are you diving forward? It was second and something. Like, what do you? I don't understand that, man. And then now people on my side. But my thing is, like I told my people, I was like, we watching the game. I'm like, man, I'd rather see a rookie do that than see a veteran that we kept because he's a veteran do something like that.
how do rookies get better?
How do they?
Reps.
How do Tay get better at left tackle by moving him to the right tackle on game day? How? How do they get better? Like we already knew what was going to happen in the season. You draft two receivers, two rookie receivers, and then you also drafted Tate. You know what I'm saying? Your future left tackle, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he had a decent game. It wasn't bad. Yes, he gave up a sack. It's cool. It happens. He got to learn. Like he's going to get there. And my thing is, if the offense would have been, it seemed like if it would have looked like they really had a plan. Because don't get me wrong, the running game was but I would say Chubb did the most, of course, in the running game. Like he was going for it. I was almost.
I would say Tay is a running blocking beat, right?
Yeah, he
I mean,
both though. Passing too.
well, yeah, but I'm just saying every time he went to Chubb went on the left side, he got positive yards. More than 3 yards, I think was the stat.
Mm-hmm. The right side, you mean?
Yes, the right side. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So
Quick question though, before you continue, go. What happened when he went to the left side?
he got hit he got hit at the line. But he still
I
made
don't get it, man. I don't get it.
like everybody wants to say, like I said, everyone wants to say this offense is horrible.
No, it's just
Is it really?
the people we have in.
Everybody's like, okay, so here again, this is Keno. Tell everybody how do I feel about D'Amico? This is our what? Our forever coach. I'm a D'Amico guy. I love D'Amico. I'm just saying, this is the year where we can't make excuses for him. This is the year where you
Call it spade, like we say all the time. Mm-hmm.
Right. We got to. Okay. So again, you got to make the adjustment. You can't be doing this.
Yeah.
What hurt the offense was okay. Awesome. First down, we run the ball at second and 6. Third down, we do a little short pass. It's 3rd and 3. Ball start. Cam Robinson. Holding Blake Fisher. Legal hands, space, Blake Fisher. Ball start. Cam Robinson. 11 penalties. 11 penalties.
Lincoln too.
Well, I mean, I give Lakers 1. I mean, I'll chop up 1. But 11? That's on the offense. 11. Come on. That falls on coaching.
And also what else? Man, so you know I coach Little League football, man. So we got our butt whoops this weekend. And the game started off with the line offsides, not looking at the ball, jumping, and then they getting 5 yards. And then I look at the NFL and I look at my Texans defense, and we jumping offsides. And I'm just like, bro, like, come on, bro. Like, y'all in the NFL, you look at the ball always. And you in front of the ball, and you still, just because the center moved, the ball didn't move. So what are you jumping for?
That's what I'm saying though. You know, everyone's like, oh, it's the same Bobby Slug offense. This 3rd and 22, and we're running. Why are we passing the ball? At that point, we got to play for fieldage, right? Like run the
Yeah,
ball, get a good punt. We can't. They expect CJ Stroud to throw the ball. So
man.
again, last year, CJ Stroud faced the most in the NFL, 3rd and 8, 173 times.
Yeah.
Today, 4 times. 4 times. We're already on pace.
I thought Bobby was out there. I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
Now, look, I thought he called a good game. Was it slow? Yes.
Look, yeah, it was slow, but I saw that happening. I'm not even mad at Nick Haley. I'm not mad at him at all because this is his first time being an OC.
But
So I get it. He got to learn. That's why I told everybody, y'all, there's not going to be no high scoring game. There's going to be some bumps. There's going to be a low scoring game, and the offense is going to go through a learning curve. Like CJ barely played in the preseason, and even though preseason not really that, it's not that serious. But at the end of the day, he should have played more in that doggone in the preseason. That just is what it is right there. So I don't know why people thought we was gonna go on the road and CJ finna do this, CJ finna do it. No, bro. It's the first game. First game, first OC, first game, you know what I'm saying? Calling in a regular game, regular season. And then you got a whole bunch of young players.
well, here's the difference. Here's the difference. Okay, so play action, boot, leg. Guess what happened? Sack. Guess what? We didn't run for quite a while. A play action bootleg. We are not running the same thing over and over again. Okay.
Correct.
CJ Stroud couldn't find a pass. So what did he do? He ran with his feet. He wasn't allowed to do that with Bobby. We're adjusting. That's the thing we got to understand. We're adjusting. Week 1, like again, like this guy says, Rams are fantastic, especially on defense. Defense, there's not another team I'd rather take over that defense. So like we got to give it credit. 14-9, 5 points. Like
I'm gonna say this though. What I will look at Nick and say, hey Nick, why is Nico not moving around? That's one thing that I would say that I did not understand. Why is Nico not moving around? You see, I get, yes, the Rams got Puka and they got Devontae Adams, which I don't like Stingley guarding Devontae Adams. I didn't like that at all. Stingley should have been following Puka because that was their game plan. They knew they going to put Stingley on Devontae Adams, Rusty Devontae Adams. I'd rather have Lassiter on him and have Sting on Puka. But
that's not the thing, though, Keno. They put him on one side. They put him on one side.
Who? Nico?
No, they put Sting on. They put Sting on one side.
That's my point.
So
but here's the thing: you already got Lassiter. He's an outside corner. You put him on Devontae. Devontae is not moving around like that. He might go to the side sometime, but he's not. Puka is the guy they're gonna move around. The same thing they did with That's why they let what's his name go? Cooper Kupp. That's why they let him go because they knew Puka is gonna be the guy we move around. When Puka was when Cooper was out last year, they was moving Puka around. That's how you like that. That's how you.
I get what you're
Stingley. I mean not Stingley. What's the more name? Petrie. Petrie had an okay game. But you don't have Petrie guarding Puka at the end of the game. Bro, switch it up. Hey, Sting, you go to Puka. Lassiter, you go to what's his name? You know what they're gonna do, and then you got him back 10 yards.
That was all game. That wasn't just, like the big third downs. You know who was getting beat? It was Petrie on his own. Like what?
What's his name? Kalen had a little shaky game. That touchdown was on him. I don't know why he was inside when that wasn't his lane. His lane was to the outside because I don't know if it was Sting or Lassiter. Lassiter was, and that's another thing, the zone coverage in the doggone red zone. Like, bro,
in the red zone and third down. Why? Why?
You got a top 5 pass rush in the doggone NFL.
You got to adjust. They know you're doing that. So get out of it. Like that's what we're saying. Is like quit being predictable. You're gonna get beat every.
But the main thing is, bro, D'Amico be acting like he ain't got one of the top D linemen's pass rush, in the league. When you know that, bro, you don't be in zone coverage like that.
Well, Stafford got the ball out so fast. Exactly, Stafford got the ball out so fast. You know why?
Exactly. Zone
The
coverage.
receiver wide open.
Zone coverage. He know that's what they feed off of, man.
And it's not even it's a soft zone coverage.
Mm-hmm.
It's different, right? Like you said,
Mm-hmm.
they play 7, 8 yards off the line. They know what's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, bro. Don't. And I will tell you this. I will say this against Nick Haley. Again, guys, it's week one.
Yeah,
I,
I'm saying
I'm
I'm not too mad at Nick, but I hope we gonna see if he adjusts. And
I'm a
that's
prove it. You got to prove it to me, okay?
mm-hmm.
You got about week 5 before I finally got okay.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Noel should have played more snaps. Why don't you have a speedster playing, like in the slot? Why we have Justin Watson out there? That's the only thing I get. Justin Watson had a good game, had big catches for it,
Yeah.
but also why don't you have Jalen Noel out there? And then
Yeah, he couldn't get really nothing.
and
He
then
can't.
those 3 field goals, bro. When you're so close to the end zone, you got to change it up. You can't be calling these run plays and these draws and whatnot. You
Yeah.
get you got to move the ball. Again, we can't be selling for field goals. We got to score the touchdown.
Yep.
Everybody's like, "Oh, CJ Stroud didn't throw a touchdown." I mean, come on, guys.
Yeah.
He can only do so much. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I mean, yeah, and I'm gonna say one thing about CJ. Like CJ, he had an okay game. He ran, you know what I'm saying, a couple of times, got some first downs. I'm not mad at CJ at all. People try to put that pick on him, and it's like, come on, bro, that's on a rookie. Like, rookie made a rookie mistake. You never, I know you 6'4", but you never catch the ball and continue to come down with the ball like this.
But
No,
he
bro.
basically put the
Catch
ball.
the ball and you bring it into your doggone chest. You
He,
know,
ba- he basically put the ball in dude's hands. That's basically what he did.
yeah.
Yeah.
Off the ball just came down like, bro, what you doing?
But I,
What
I
you
mean, I
doing?
I agree with people. He shouldn't have thrown it high. You're right, but he's what 6'4".
No, he should have thrown it that high. That was smart. He put it in the only way that what's the nigga 6'4" guy can get it. He can go up and get it. Rebound. Bring it into your chest. That little number Durant, bro, come on now. I think he like 5'11". Ain't nowhere in the world. Like that's why you catch it, bring it into your chest, and you fall down to the ground. You don't catch it and keep it up like this. You gave it right to the ground.
You know, yeah, I'm waiting for it. Everybody, welcome a friend to the show. Our favorite Brands fan. We got Mr. Anthony in the building. What's up, brother?
What's up? How you doing?
What's
Doing
up?
good. I'm doing. You ain't even got to answer. I'm doing great.
Yeah, you should
It
be.
don't even matter how y'all doing. I'm doing great.
Look. I'm a lot of Texas fans are upset with this win. I'm actually not, or with this loss. I'm actually not. Like it's a learning curve, right?
Nah, he gonna come on here and talk his smack, so let him get his
He deserves it.
technical difficulty. But let me say something before he go. Before he go, let me say something. We was on FaceTime going back and forth. Anthony, I told you it was gonna be a low scoring game, and I told you we was gonna lose. So it was no need to call my phone talking all this smack. At the end of the day, y'all got the win. Congratulations.
Yeah,
We, you know what I'm saying? Y'all supposed to get the win at home. You know what I'm saying? Got the crowd on your side. We coming in with a coach that's just on y'all style. So y'all kind of know what he gonna be doing and stuff like that. At the end of the day, it it was just a good day for the round, a decent day, I would say, for the rounds because it wasn't really just too good. Yes, Puka had 130. I get that. Yeah, he went off, but at the end of the day, it I would say it was a trash game. Honestly,
It was a defensive game.
it was a defensive game, but it was also a trash game.
No, but
It
it
was a
wasn't
trash game.
sloppy. It wasn't like it was a lot of turnovers. It was just a defensive battle. It wasn't sloppy. It was.
It
It
was
was
about
okay.
balls though,
Okay,
man.
it was look, listen. Let me be clear. It was you go three and out, you go three and out. It wasn't like it was a bunch of turnovers. The turnover that CJ threw, the corner just took it from him late in the game. That was like the beginning of the fourth quarter, late in the third. It wasn't a sloppy game. The offenses uh
It,
didn't really get going because the defense, and I knew that. I just thought we were gonna score 27 because I thought we was gonna score early, but we didn't. So I understand that. My prediction was wrong on the point side. But what the one thing I was willing to live with was our defense versus y'all offense versus y'all defense versus our offense. I thought we had the edge in that. That's it. And that's why I thought we was gonna win because I thought our defense could be better versus your offense than your defense versus our offense because I know we got two Hall of Famers on our offense, which is Stafford. Stafford had a pretty good day, and Devontae would have had a better day if he didn't drop three passes. But
was
he was cooking. He was cooking Stingley.
seven and
Stingley couldn't hold him.
78 yards is still pretty good. You know what I mean?
But still, he could have had more than that, Briggs. He
I,
could have had
I,
100.
I
He
know,
dropped three passes.
I know. Well,
From
I
his for
know.
his standard, we talking about Devontae Adams. We not talking about no uh regular wide receiver. We're talking about a wide receiver that's going to be in the Hall of Fame one day. So I'm holding him to his standard. I'm not holding him to no regular wide receiver standard. If you understand what I'm saying.
Right. Well, I'll agree with you where it was sloppy to a point because it was sloppy on the second point because of 11 penalties. This team is undisciplined. That's what killed the offense. Everyone wants to blame the offense. It wasn't the offense. It was the undiscipline, and it was the fact. Are you there?
People keep calling me.
It was the fact that D'Amico refuses to get out of the zone defense. Tom McVay saw that right after halftime, and he attacked it. Stafford ate right after in the third quarter. In the third quarter, they knew what they were doing, and that was the biggest issue. You, you're me, I think, bro. I think you're muted.
That's right. That's right. My fault. My fault. But yeah, man. Like to me, it was a little dusty, man. Like,
My fault about that, fellas. Somebody got called me. My fault.
nah, you good?
But no, it's like I was saying. It was sloppy on the 11 penalties. This team is undisciplined, and also right after the halftime and going into the third quarter, McVay saw that zone defense. Like you said, Hall of Fame quarterback, Hall of Fame receiver, an elite receiver. What's McVay going to do? He's going to eat you up. He's going to eat that zone defense, and that's what they did. Quick, short routes, get the receiver open,
Briggs.
and kill it.
You muted?
Now people keep calling his phone. He knew
Yeah,
his phone and do not disturb, so
yeah, yeah. They. I guess is they
he might
blowing.
not he might not be team iPhone. So
Yeah, but hey, man, look. So, man, like this is just gonna be one of those seasons, man. Like hoping the coaching can just do better. Like the team got to be more disciplined. Ain't no way grown men should be jumping off sides. Like I literally, I got like I told you, man, I got banned by 10-year-olds of coaching, and then I see our guys doing the same doggone thing. Like I played in high school, and the main thing coaches always say: watch the ball. You do not move unless the ball moves. If you a linebacker and you blitzing, bro, just come up to the line and you, especially when you right there in front of the center, just look at the ball. Don't even listen to a dog on snap cut. Just look at the ball, and then what's his name? Taylor on the end. False start. They like, I mean, all sides jumping. Like, bro, what are we doing? It's that. That's the man, bro. Like you said, discipline. That's crazy to me.
and at the end of the day, what is this point? What fixed this point? Coaching. Coaching.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
so again, like I'm not saying fire. Like when I say this game's on D'Amico, I'm not saying fire D'Amico. He needs to be running out of town. No, what I'm saying is he needs to watch game film, come back. Are you there, brother?
This nigga just keep calling me,
Hey,
dude.
put your phone on. Do not disturb.
Man, what y'all mean? Step on do not disturb?
Yeah, if you put it on. Do not disturb. It won't like it won't cut up.
No, for real. This coming though, like that's my thing. Look, like you just said, I always thought it should have been cut. Brother, I said the same exact thing. And I'm in this group chat and the boys came for me, bro. I'm talking about they always just, man, he's a team guy, he's a veteran, we need him. This and that. No, we do not need him. We signed him back for what? You
Well,
let the youngins, you
okay.
let the youngins go out there.
Here's the thing. Okay, so if he didn't want to come, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. But here's the thing: you're down by 5. You need to score a touchdown. You give him the ball. Well, whatever you do.
Threw him the ball and this man dove, bro. Like,
Anthony, you with us?
Yeah, I'm with y'all. I'm with y'all.
Okay.
yeah,
Well,
man.
after hearing what we had to say, what do you think?
At the end of the day, I thought it was a great defensive game. Y'all, like I was telling y'all last week, y'all gonna have a a top three defense. I'm sorry, y'all gonna have a top three defense. Y'all defense is solid. Who is gonna score for y'all? Who are y'all weapons? And look, remember, I was big on Christian Kirk last week, right? Remember that I said that he didn't play, so that even hurt y'all even more.
Of course.
Nico, we played good defense on Nico. At times he was 1-on-1. They threw a couple, like they threw like a fade to him, threw like a go to him, threw a slant to him. Kilo Witherspoon was on him. Other
Mhm.
times we had a bracket coverage on him. Cause ain't
Man, great.
nobody was scared. We wasn't scared of your offense. Y'all didn't have nobody.
Of
CJ made
course.
some good plays rolling out the pocket. You know, every time a quarterback roll out, the defenses break down and somebody always end up open. So
Mhm.
CJ did great by rolling out on a lot of good third downs and creating opportunities. But besides that, your run game was both run games from both teams was really non-existent because both D lines are great. You know, Chubb had some good runs, Kyron Williams had some good runs, but ain't nobody really break for no 15, 20, 25 yards. So
Plus,
I mean, it was the defensive battle.
right.
It was the team that really, in my mind, once I seen how the game was going, I said the team that scored the first touchdown gonna win, and it was the Rams.
Well, here's the thing to your point, right? With it being such a close game, you can't really get the chance because I think the Texans only had what 14 carries and the Rams had close to what 17, 18, so somewhere around there. Like so, with a close game, you're not going to run the ball anyway. But both teams had over 4 yards to carry. That's great. I mean that's something you need. On the Texans end, it's not that we're missing Christian Kirk or it was just it was why are you always putting Justin Washington out there when you don't have a Jaden Noel was one of the best slot receivers in college. That's why we drafted him.
Let me tell you something though, Matt. Because this is why I told y'all we was gonna lose. You can't. I didn't know Christian Kirk wasn't gonna play until
I didn't either. I
you know
didn't
what I'm
either.
saying? But without that's really what I said, yo, we about to lose. We're not finna go away and think we're gonna have two rookies save the day. I knew they was gonna double Nico. That's what great coaches do. Like, come on, man, it's not
Take
right.
away your best option.
Well,
It's not rocket science.
but yeah,
That's
again,
what they do.
but yeah, Justin Washington had a couple good. I don't know where he came from, but he had a good game. Higgins had an okay game.
Let me tell you what he did though.
But hold on, who had the best game out of receiver wise? Xavier Hutchinson. And
Puka Nakua.
how many snaps did he have? That's what I'm saying. You
We talking about the Texans, man.
well, yeah, well,
But yeah, Puka, of course.
he,
Out of everybody, Puka.
he didn't get the snaps that was needed because they wanted to get just. I guess get. having experience on the field, but like you said, Ant, you got to score the touchdown.
You
But
gotta score. It's this is a this today, and you could have a great defense, but how today's league is set up with the penalties and how the cornerbacks can only uh press or hold or whatever, it's so uh the scale, let me say this in for lesser terminology, the scale is tipped towards the offense. You can only do so much on defense. So
offense sells
the
tickets.
team this is they the NFL wants to see points scored. So when
Offense
you
sells
have a game like this, the team that's gonna score that scores a touchdown wins the game.
well,
It's
and
an offensive league. It's not like
you're right.
back in the early 2000s when you had the Ravens, or in
Offense
the
sells,
90s when you had the early late 90s, early to you had the Giants defense and you had the Pittsburgh deep. Look at Pittsburgh and the Jets today. Them two defensive teams, they scored in the 30s. This is an
this is a great
offensive
game.
league. It's about putting up points.
Well, no, I get it. Offense sells tickets, but then that's where you kind of blame kind of on Nick Haley. But again, this is the first time playing a game. But also, again, what you blame it on? Each time we kicked those field goals, what stopped us from keep driving?
Penalties.
Penalty.
But you, Briggs, you already knew this though.
I
You
well,
you
no,
you already knew this
because you know
because
what?
and you said it. You was like all y'all was saying. Even Honcho, what is this offensive line going to look like?
Well,
It's the question mark.
well, that's the thing though, Anthony. That does not fall on the offensive line. You know what falls on the offensive line? You had a guy that didn't play preseason, who had problems last year with the same thing, and yet you throw him week one against. I agree with you. The greatest defensive line in the NFL right now is the Los Angeles Rams. So you throw him in there, but yet this whole preseason you're ranting and raving about Juice Scruggs. Had a great preseason, had great camp, but yet you move Howard to right guard, you move a rookie that has no snaps in the NFL out of position to the right tackle and put Cam Robinson with no snaps to the left tackle.
But then again, y'all center got hurt, and I think our left guard ended up getting hurt, but our left guard had came back. But it was some injuries on both offensive lines
Well,
as
I get
well.
that.
So
I'm not about what I'm saying. That comes back to coaching though, Anthony. Like
yeah.
if you knew that guy doesn't have the reps, you knew that he's a slow start. Why are you put Tay at left tackle, put Howard at right tackle, put Juice Scruggs at right guard, and if Juice Scruggs does start sucking, then that's when you make the adjustments and start moving the line. That's when you put Cam Robinson at the right tackle. Don't move the rookie.
Exactly.
We're going to stunt the rookie's growth. The rookie had a good game. He had one time where he got blown up, but he's a rookie. That's going to happen.
Exactly.
Josh Simmons did the same thing against the Chargers. He got blown up.
Mhm.
It's going to happen, but
What happened?
stunting the growth of a good tackle
I tell you what.
for what?
Yeah, I tell you what. The crazy thing is, everybody thought this rookie was going to get toe up, and
Hey, Kenneth.
you know who really got toe up? Cam Robinson. You know who
Hey,
else got
Kenneth.
toe up? Like it. Even Andrews gave up some things.
Thomason had one false start, but he had
Well, but they was getting back there, man. Well, I would say this. I would say this. They didn't get toe up, but they had more mistakes than the rookie had. That's what I'm trying to get at.
what I'm saying is
He held his own. He
No.
gave up 1 sack, I think. He got blown up. But other than that, he was solid all game, even on the right and the left. But at the end of the day, that was a business decision. And sorry, you don't make that was a business decision. And whose fault is that you gave $12 million
against the Super Bowl
to this man?
Hey,
regardless
Kenneth.
of the Super Bowl.
What's up?
Go ahead.
Let me just ask you a question.
What's
I
good?
seen Stingley out there. Stingley made some plays, but you are high on Lassiter. Where was Lassiter?
You get
Zone coverage.
zone coverage, bro. I'm telling you, it was zone
You
coverage.
you hey, here's the other thing, bro.
Yeah,
You don't really know our defense. You know it wasn't really lasting again toe up.
So so so
Listen,
what you
listen.
telling me is
P
so what you
three
telling me is y'all playing.
guarding Puka. P
But so
three
what you
guarding Puka.
because remember, Kate, listen real quick. I'm gonna let you talk after this. Uh, listen, we talked. I said y'all gonna put, and we both agreed on this. We said y'all gonna put Stingley on Devontae, and you said y'all gonna put. Remember, we said we talked about this. Y'all gonna put Lassiter on Puka, but y'all end up doing more of Stingley on Devontae, man on man, and then y'all play a zone towards Puka. Why you think that was?
We didn't play man on
Coaches,
Devontae.
because of ignorance of
Yeah,
coaching. That's
Y'all
why.
played a lot of man on Devontae.
But it was some
played,
ignorance by our coaches.
we played
By D'Amico. Let me say that. By D'Amico. Ignorance by D'Amico.
Like you too,
what,
baby.
Yeah,
what's this?
ignorance by D'Amico. You don't sit up there. You knew they was going to be moving Puka around. Like, Lassiter done played in the slot before. Or you bring City down. Like, and you double him.
Here's
Like,
the
but Ty, of course, like I said, what made sense, but I forgot in my head that D'Amico was gonna do that. I forgot.
here's the proof in the pudding,
Right,
right?
it's gonna be heavy zone coverage and against a quarterback that's hurt, and like he's not gonna pick that apart.
He's a Hall of Fame
Stafford didn't look hurt to me today.
No, he didn't.
He took the upper door.
Yeah, I said when he gets out of the door, of course he's not gonna look.
He took the upper door.
Stafford didn't look hurt. Stafford, y'all,
He
both teams
wasn't
had three
moving like
sacks.
that
Both
though.
teams had 3 sacks.
Yeah, he wasn't
Uh,
moving like that though.
Stafford looked good. Stafford looked good to me.
He wasn't moving like he was getting rid of the ball. He was going with a veteran quarterback, a Hall of Fame.
What does that come down to?
Coaching. That's it.
Right.
That's my thing. That's my thing. So
Here's
like
the
I said, so you was right. Like yeah, I was once I saw that we had Petrie guarding Puka in the slide and linebackers guarding Puka in zone coverage. Man, come on, bro.
here's the proof in the pudding. Here's the proof in the pudding when it comes to the zone coverage, right? Dingley was on the right side most of the time. And where was Adams at?
Sting was on Devontae a lot of the game.
Because McVay's smart enough to line up on that side. Because where was Puka? Puka was all over the field. So he was
Puka
covered.
was all over the field, right?
He was covered by Lass. He was covered by Petrie, and Petrie got burnt every time. And he was covered by CD was the only one who kind of held him down to a low yardage. Everybody else got burnt for 10 plus more.
And I'm sorry, I said the wrong
Hey,
thing.
Briggs and K, y'all know what's funny? I
What's up?
looked at Puka's stats, even though I watched the game. I wanted to see how many targets he had because y'all hit him early and he went out with the blood. And they checked him for the concussion. The man had 11 targets,
Let's say he had like 11 or 12.
10 catches for 130. That means he dropped. Man, if he didn't get hurt for them couple of possessions, the
He was,
man would have probably went for 150 to 200.
Guess
well,
what though? Hey, Ty, in that situation, take yourself and be a DC for the Texans real quick. What do you do in that situation?
I would have put Stingley on Puka.
All right. And that's why I was going to tell y'all. When that was going the way it was going, you move Lassiter on what's his name, and you put Sting on Puka. You're all pro that you just paid on Puka.
But like Briggs was saying, Puka moves all over. Briggs just
That's
said Puka
fine.
move all over.
He
So
moved
is
out.
Stingley gonna move all over?
Last year,
Because if
CeeDee
Stingley
Lamb
move
was-
all over, that dictates your. That means Stafford can dictate what y'all running on deep. If Puka line up in the slot, line up off the tight end back, lining up outside, that give a tip towards Stafford like, oh, okay, I know what the defense is doing. That's what Briggs was just talking about.
right. That means you're running man. So when you run
Right.
man, when you're running man, that means you're not going to be 8 yards off the receiver. That means you have a chance to control the receiver a lot better than the zone, and allows what the pass rush. The pass rush was the elite of the third quarter. Because why? Because Stafford is a Hall of Fame quarterback. McVay is a Hall of Fame head coach. Two elite receivers. They're going to beat it. They know what to quick out route.
Yep.
Get the ball out quick, and that's what they did.
Because
So you got to.
Yeah, last year we played the Cowboys. Now I understand Cooper Rush. I get that. At the end of the day, CD move around too. And what's Sting do? Moved around with him. So he could have did the same thing, and we still did a lot of stuff last year. Because that first pick Sting got, when it was going towards CD, that was zone coverage.
Yeah, I would have. Yeah, to answer your question, Kay, I would have definitely put Sting. I would have definitely put Sting on Puka because Puka was when he came back after that little concussion, they cleared him. He lined up in the slot doing them in routes and over routes over the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Puka just went. He started going crazy.
Mm-hmm. But hey, that's what that and that's why at the end of the main thing for us, man, coaching. That's the main thing. I understand Nick Haley, but I'm really gonna put more blame on Miko because hey, you the one who hired him, and I'm not saying Nick Haley not gonna be good, but what I'm trying to get at is the Miko don't want to bring a veteran guy in. He want to bring a new guy in that's doing a first timer. First with Bobby, now you just did it with Nick Haley. I don't know. Nick Haley could possibly be something special down the line. I'm not knocking that, but when you bring somebody like that and you a 3 year head coach and you lacking at some lot of areas, you lacking at game time decisions, lacking at when to call a timeout, when not to call a timeout. You lack at really don't call timeouts at all. And then the game planning when it comes to not adjusting and obviously Puka going dumb. You got an all pro cornerback. Move him and like make those adjustments. You can't try to sit up here and think that this zone coverage is gonna stop a Hall of Fame quarterback. Sean McVay knew he had it in the bag. Y'all didn't have to score a lot of points. Why? Because y'all was locking our offense up. The new with a lot of rookies on the offense and the rookie OC, of course. Y'all know the guy. You pretty much know the little system he gonna run. So of course, hey, yeah,
You
we
know,
practice against that. We know what he gonna try to
hold on.
do.
It's not even that, you know. It's
It
not.
is though.
No, it's not because here's the thing. Like you to a point, but like we're putting too much emphasis on Nick Haley. Yes, Nick Haley is the first time head offensive coordinator, first time play call. So if you're going to do that, then what needs to happen? Everything needs to be what perfect.
Yeah.
You're throwing a left again, throwing Robertson
Yeah,
out.
that too. I get that.
Out.
But
You're going to have what penalty? You,
but guess what though, Matt? That all comes with that's what I'm saying. Everything falls on coaching. And that's my main thing, D'Amico. That's my main thing.
so
Head coach. Head coach. The decisions you making.
but
Everything falls on D'Amico.
and here's the thing though. So Anthony, I think the Rams are a Super Bowl caliber team. They got the offense. They got the like you said. This was a great defensive team. I think both offenses did good against a great defensive team. So
Right.
so there's a lot to learn as a Texans fan. There's a lot to kind of to be excited about. So okay, yes, we lost this game, but we held a a Super Bowl contender team to 5 points. Where
Right.
again, Keno's right. We y'all could have blown us out 24-9. Y'all could have ate all day, but we held it down. So we got what D'Amico needs to do, and we'll find out next Monday. What D'Amico needs to do is we got to adjust.
We're not gonna find out this Monday. We're not.
Y'all play Monday night?
Yeah.
Yeah, Monday night. And then this is why I'm saying that, Matt, because we play at home.
Hey,
We
y'all
know our
play Tampa
issues
Bay, right?
last year, going on the road, not finishing against good teams.
Y'all play Tampa Bay?
Yeah.
And that's another offense that do a lot of the stuff we do with the motioning and
Mm-hmm.
lining up in the slot. And you got two good wide receivers in Mike Evans, which is a clear Hall of Famer,
Yeah, for
just like
sure.
Devontae Adams. And then they got Egbuka.
Mm-hmm.
Egbuka looked real good today. And then they
Mm-hmm.
got Bucky Irvin and Rashawn White. So you gonna play another similar offense with a lot of weapons. Only thing that's gonna be the difference is Baker more mobile. Baker ran a lot today. I think Baker had like 40 something yards rushing. But it's that's the similar offense y'all gonna see.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
here's my thing though. Like we like you said at the beginning. Well, when you jumped on here, this is a different league, and that's what
You
D'Amico
gotta
needs to
score
get.
points. You gotta score points.
We can't be under 20 points a game. We can't be a 9 point game team and expect to win. You got to score the touchdown. So that's where
Gotta
we're
score,
at.
you gotta score points.
Yeah.
Especially if you're on the road. When you're on the road, you gotta score points.
you got to take the momentum out of the stadium.
Right,
What
right.
people say, football is look at college football. Football is the most sport where the fans can change the outcome of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to take the fans out of it. And
Mm-hmm.
if you
It's
first
a
and
hard job, but it's doable.
first
It's a
and
hard job, but it's doable.
we did that. We went up three,
Yeah, kind of did, yeah.
but then we fall back to the same thing over up. So let's bend, let's not break. Let's bend, let's not break. No, quit. Go there and fucking score the fucking football. Quit playing this bullshit of we'll run the clock, run the clock, run the clock. That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
How did y'all feel about that y'all last drive, that punch out?
Why are you giving the ball to Dalray in the first place? That confusing.
Why the rookie not in? Like I told Matt, I'd rather a rookie make that mistake. And Ty, you don't know this, man. I wanted Dore cut. And we got some Texas fans.
Agumawale, you wanted him cut?
Look, I got love for him, got love for his sister. But at the end of the
Yeah,
day,
you know I like his sister. I like
yeah,
Enrique,
yeah,
so
you know I do too. But look, hey, my thing is he's not needed on this team. And people say he needed, he's a vet. And look what he just did. That fumble is not a veteran type of fumble. That is a rookie type of fumble. You dive and you have the ball in your hand, just one arm covering the ball, and you dive. For what? You supposed to wrap the ball up like this,
I can.
wrap the ball up with two hands, fall down or fall
Yeah.
forward. As long as you wrap the ball up with two hands, because you know you're going towards players. I didn't understand why he dove. That was a rookie mistake, honestly. And like I said, I would have rather a rookie have done that than him.
So
But
here's another thing that most people don't know. Woody Mark led the was the SEC his sophomore year in receptions with 82 as a running back. 82 receptions as a running back. So like, why don't you have a guy that is a pass catcher specialist as a running back?
he also only ran the ball today. I don't think we threw the ball to him one time. I
Why
don't think we threw the ball to him
not?
one time, man.
I'm tired of these wide receiver screens too. Yeah, they're all positive today, but you have a guy like Woody Marks. You have a guy like Nick Chubb. Why don't you have a running back screen? That makes no sense.
Why did DP get a pass? And drop the ball, bro. Like I told y'all too. He
Guy
should have been cut as well. He lucky that Joe Benson is hurt right now. He is very lucky that Joe Benson is hurt. I told y'all, bro, DP gotta go as well, bro.
and
Right
and
in the basket. How do you drop that pass?
here's another fumble by D'Amico Ryans and Nick Casario. Brees Hall wanted out. The Jets want to get rid of him. You knew Mixon was going to be out for some time. Why don't you make that trade? Because now they're not trading away Brees Hall. They think they got a squad. They're
Man,
not
Brees Hall had a hell of a day today.
hell of a day.
Gray, I got him on fantasy, man. So you
I
know
do too.
that
So again, this is this. These other coaches are playing chess. We're playing chess.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but at the end of the day, I think it was a great game. It was a defensive game.
Good game.
I thought we was gonna score more. Hey, I thought y'all was gonna score more. I like I said, my final score was 27-17. But I knew both teams had great defense. I know both teams had great defensive lines. Both defensive lines are great. I still think at the end of the day, y'all secondary is a little better because y'all have an all pro cornerback. And Stingley. Stingley is a dog. We all know this. He's one of the best corners in the league. Top two, top three, whatever. Hey, you can put him anywhere. Y'all got Petrie is one of the better nickels. When he do play nickel, he go from nickel to to safety wherever y'all line him up in different formations. Lassiter is a good second year corner. Even though despite his performance today, wherever he was at, y'all still got. I still feel like y'all got a better secondary than us. It's just I feel like our rush is a little bit better than a lot of people give us credit for because we got Fist, we got Verse, and then them two is cool, but Byron Young, number 0, made the most plays today, and
And Tim
he the third.
Turner
Byron
did
Young was a beast.
Huh?
Landman was a great linebacker pickup for you guys.
Landman, a big pickup from Atlanta. But at the end of the day, this was a defensive battle. I gave the both officers more credit than what I thought. Like I said, I thought it was 27-17. I had us winning. K said the K and Briggs. I think both of y'all picked the Rams to win. It was Huncho.
No.
No, it was Huncho and Crenshaw.
Pick the
No,
Texans.
Crenshaw and me picked
Crenshaw
Rams.
picked. It was you and Crenshaw, Huncho and Briggs. Okay, yeah. But hey, at the end of the day, it was a great game. It
I
was a
also said
defensive game.
it was a coin flip. It was a coin flip. Like different plays, different happen,
Yeah.
and different outcome. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
again, I'm not saying like a lot of these. I
Like
got
some of these fans,
I got
bro,
a lot
they going crazy, dog.
I got a lot of Jaguars and Colts fans in my DM saying, "Oh, y'all trash."
No, I'm talking about Texas fans. They saying CJ trash.
But chill out.
CJ made a lot of good plays today.
Bro, no, I'm just laughing at these fans because, bro, they trying to say
Nah,
CJ.
CJ. See, I'm an Ohio State fan, so I'm a CJ.
Yo, of course, you know
CJ made a lot of good plays
he
today to
did.
where he extended plays and made plays. He CJ made a lot of, and then that interception wasn't even on
Wasn't
him.
even
It
him.
was just
It
the
wasn't.
corner took it from the wide
Yeah.
receiver.
Well, Higgins pretty much gave it to
Yeah.
him. He was like, "Here you go. You can
Yeah,
have it."
like I don't even want to say this a rookie mistake, but it's the NFL first game. I don't know how that feels. Of course, I got homies in the league, but I don't know how it feels, the jitters, the nervousness. But my thing is, bro, you catch that ball, bro. Don't care how tall, how short you is, you always supposed to bring it down to your chest as quick as possible. You never leave the ball up like this coming down to the ground. That was a present. Like that was an easy. Give me that. Like you don't keep the ball up here. Like that's just a no-no. And you already long, so it takes longer for you to go to the doggone. It takes a long time for you to go to the ground.
Plus, it hit the ground, so it's incomplete.
It's
But
cool.
you know what? It's all right. We'll let
It's
y'all.
cool.
We'll let y'all have it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Well, with that being said, guys, any last thoughts, Anthony, on your thoughts of the Texans?
Texas gonna be the playoff team. They're gonna win the AFC South, led by that defense. I think the offense will be look much better once Kirk get back in the offense. Because like I said, I was big on Kirk last week when I was talking about the Texans. I think Kirk and CJ gonna have a good connection. I think Nico is more the down the field, 20 plus in cut, come back, go route. I think Kirk is the more intermediate over the middle, quick slants, drags, whatever, come back. I mean, not come back, but like little stick routes, curls, stuff like that. But I think once Kirk come back, the rookies, they'll find their way in. But I think your offense will be way more fluent when Christian Kirk come back over that and gives. I think he gonna be like CJ safety blanket. But yeah, I got y'all winning the division, led by y'all defense, and it ain't gonna be no big problem. Y'all gonna be a playoff team. Whether y'all can beat the Buffaloes, Kansas City, Baltimore in the playoffs is what we is yet to be seen.
You know,
Man, Joe Mixon, man, I miss you, dog. I just hope it's just not. And there's no not to Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb did. Y'all know how I said, like Nick Chubb, I got him having 500 for the year.
Chubb had some good runs.
Yeah, he has some good runs. That's what I want him to do and expect him to do. But of course, we need Joe Missing. Like we need Joe Missing. We do. Adore, I need him off my team. DP, I need him off my team. That just is what it is. But at the end of
You
the
want
day,
to cut every running back except for Joe
hey,
Mixon
bro,
and Chubb.
look. This is me, Ty. Like I just believe in you having young guys. You let your young guys get these opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Like you already got Nick Chubb, you already got Joe Mixon. There's no need for you to have a Dare that's old as well, like Nick Chubb and Joe Mixon. And he's running back 4 or 5. Like what do you have an old running back on your team for? You already got two guys that's running back 1 and running back 2. Of course, you wait on that running back 1 to come back, but you don't need Dare. And then DP on the other end. Bro, it's just the same old stuff. Like, bro, it's year 4 for him. Let Rudy Marsh do his thing. Give him the opportunity. He was out there a lot, but I just feel like they ran the ball with him too much and didn't give him opportunities. at catching the ball. Like they gave DP an opportunity to catch the ball. They gave DRA some time to catch the ball, but they didn't give the rookie no opportunities to catch the ball. So that's all I gotta say. Miko gotta do better game management and game planning. I
A
should
lot,
say.
a lot needs to be seen. So hopefully we'll see. We all said if the Texans have a top 22, 20 offensive line would be okay. I think we got that. Like, again, we went against a
With
good
our
defensive
weapons,
line.
all our weapons.
Yeah, we got a defense. We went a good defensive line, and we held our own. 3 sacks. I was wrong. I said 0 sacks, but I'll eat crow. But you know
Hi, King.
we did good. But we'll see.
Yeah.
But
All right.
at the end of the day, let's go Texas, and we'll see y'all next week. Have a good night. We out.